Hello everyone, this is the love video for the horoscope of Gemini for the month of October, and also whatever is left of September as well. Before anything, I'd like to announce to you that if you would like to see the exclusive card that I will have at the end of the video, you need to join my channel membership, and you'll see the button at the bottom of this video which says join, and there you'll be able to have access to all the horoscopes for all the exclusive cards that I will be releasing after the initial horoscope. The cost is $4.99 for US dollars. However, there will be a conversion rate depending on where you live. Okay, so if you would like to see the card that I will be revealing at the end of the video for a bit more information, you need to join my channel membership, and it is a monthly subscription. Okay. So for this video here, what I'll be utilizing is my regular deck and also the Oracle of Lenormand. What I would like to tell you here is that every month I try to bring something new or different cards, tarot decks, and I want to try and give you the most clear explanation that I can find. And these exclusive cards that I'm going to be having at the end is to add a little bit more to the reading as well. Okay, so as always for this reading, I will have 3 lines of 7 cards each, and you do need to pick the line that applies best to you. You can do it before you hear the reading or afterwards. It depends on what you prefer. And yes, this reading does apply to the ascendant and moon sign as well. So we're going to start here with the first line. Okay, so we're going to start here, Gemini. So let's see what's going to happen in October. Okay, so there's always 7 cards, and if there's an extra card that turns over, I will evaluate it and read it as well. We have 6 so far, so we just need 1 more for the first line. Okay, Gemini, so the last card here. For this month, in October, and right here we have the number 9, which is September, which is the 9 of Cups in reverse, which is telling me that in this moment, and for those of you that identify with this line, don't feel in your best moment. So if you're one of those people who don't feel that you are in your best moment right now, this line I would say is for you. This is telling me that there are things in your life that you wish were different. There are things that you want to change. And that you feel also there have been unjust things that have happened to you in your life. In this case specifically here, I see 2 different situations with these cards, and I will explain them to you. The first one is someone who is a Gemini who has recently divorced, or I would say within a period of about 3 years. I don't feel that this was a divorce, say, 20 years back. So a recent divorce. You feel okay, you feel well physically, you've recomposed yourself a little bit over what had happened, but I see that you've met someone and they've arrived into your life, and here they've expressed to you emotions. I see here Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I see here that there's a messenger with good news. Now, what's happening here is the following, and why am I telling you that you may not be too happy about this? Here is a conversation that is pending here with this other individual. What they are proposing to you is very nice and everything seems fine, but there are certain attitudes that are bringing you doubts about this person. Gemini, I feel that you are type of person that likes things very, very clear. It may take you a little while to make a decision, definitively, but when you've made this decision, you want it to be what is right. And in this specific case here, it could be you here, Gemini, thinking, having a plan for life, planning your future. It could be that this person here that you are going out with or dealing with right now, or who is showing kindness and love, has recently gotten out of a divorce or a relationship breakup. There's something that you're not seeing clearly yet. And I feel that, I don't know, as if this person is showing you interest, but on the other hand, sometimes they seem a bit melancholy. They maybe mention their ex. And it's almost that this has created a bit of confusion for you. This card means both yes and no, almost as if you don't know what to do. And what this line is advising you, Gemini, is to have a very profound conversation with this person. I think the best thing would be to avoid problems and issues, not allow these problems to happen and then try to come up with a solution. If you already see signs that are bringing you a bit of a warning or caution, to think that this person may still be thinking about their ex, I would say to have a productive attitude. And what that is to speak very clearly. Tell this person, tell me the truth. If you are still hung up on your ex, you need to tell me. And if you see here, everyone's is still friends here. Everyone is okay. Everyone knows what's going on. And you'll have a plan for the future. So Gemini, I do see that things are going well for you here. I feel that this person definitely does have a lot of interest in you. They truly do. This person could be someone who is an air sign as well. So it could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And also in certain ways, they could be like you to overthink things. And having downs to think, what should I do or not do? And as I've said before, in thinking, sometimes life passes us by. So, and the last option here is that someone arrives into your life that is a fire sign. So it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or it could be someone with these characteristics. Here, this line talks to me about achieving this month to dissipate all of your fears and achieve emotional stability that you've been searching for and that recently hasn't been arriving into your life. This is almost like you are returning to your center to reconnect with yourself, and also to try and understand sometimes the point of views of others. Especially if this person is a fire sign. You two are very different people. And sometimes different people attract. So try to relive those moments that you've spent together that have made you happy and will make you fall back in love and make you feel attracted to this person once again. So I see beautiful words, but there needs to be some clarity in the communication here, okay? So let's take a look at what the Lenormand cards have to tell you. Okay, so let's take a look here at the first one here that turned over. And definitively here, we have the swan, and the figure here is very clear. This is the union of two individuals who love each other. Two people who have a lot in common. And something very important here, and that's why you see the Empress here, because that is the card of a wife or a future wife, could be mother or a future mother. The swans here are characterized by being a species of animal that live their entire life with their partner. Okay, so this relationship here that I'm seeing, if your doubts are dissipated, this relationship can be held forever. Okay, so keep this into account, because here you are not stepping on something fluid here. This is something that is solid ground. Okay, there's love, there's respect, there's understanding, and something very important is that karma has arrived. And what karma is saying here, everything good that you've done is coming back into your life. Stability. If you are coming out of a separation or a divorce, here I see the person that is right for you is coming into your life. The person that will accompany you for the rest of your life. Like the picture of the swans here. So excellent cards. I do love this because it goes exactly with this first line here. So let's go to the second line here, Gemini, and see what we have for you. Oh, wow, Gemini, this month, wow. I don't know what's going on here, but there is definitely love here coming from all around here. We have the Justice card in reverse, which tells me about judging or have been judged unjustly. Don't ask me why, but I feel that in this case, it refers to you having judged someone for some attitude that they had, but it was not right or correct. What this is telling me is that this person could be someone of the past, because this card tells me about a return of the past here. It talks to me about having been patient in the wait, and it also talks to me about feelings, feeling that this person is very important, that this person brings happiness, that we feel complete. But these cards also talk to me about that sometimes you are tired of waiting or having to wait for him or her. Between, I would say, that wait, and I would tell you that definitively this is a line for someone who is single. I don't see stable relationships here, so this is for anyone who's single. I see that sometimes here I see two different things here. As your sign indicates, there's always the two sides here. I see that you go out, you enjoy life, you're going to concerts, entertainment things, you make trips, things that you enjoy doing, etc., etc. But later, you want to be in your solitude. So here you are constantly thinking about the past, because the card here tells me about thinking of that person who was in your past. You punish yourself over this, because I see this almost like a distraction here. This entertainment is a distraction from this emotional state here. But here I see that the injustice doesn't feel... I don't feel that it's about someone else. I feel that's with you yourself, because you are punishing yourself. You're hurting yourself with those feelings of the past. What did I do or didn't do? It was my fault. Things like that. And so the problem with that is to not pay attention to things that come your way. And here there's someone who's offering you something. And so I would say turn around, Gemini, and look here. Who is in your life trying to offer you something that you're not realizing? Because here, this is something very important. This is an offer that is born not from two people who are immediately attracted to each other. This was something that went growing over time. Something that I would say may have started maybe as a friendship and then grew into a more profound love. The unjust part here, I feel that is with this part here, as you see, is there at your feet. It could be a friend from work or a coworker. And if you look here, there is a cup that is offered to you here. A cup here and another cup. So you have 3 cups here, and this is the individual in the last card. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or I also see an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This person is truly in love with you and is offering you what best they can. But the issue here, which is that state of mind that you have of constantly thinking about the past and what was or what wasn't, you are not accepting their offer. So what do I advise you here? Please stop thinking about what wasn't. And for a reason, that's the way that things happened. And it may have been in your benefit. So give this person an opportunity. So let's take a look at what the Lenormand cards have to say about this. Oh, wow. Wow, this is the most masculine card that exists here in this deck. And so adding to this here, that this would be, I would say, a bonus here. They're represented very attractive, and the red mantle here talks about someone who's very passionate. So definitively here, there is someone that is interested in you. Now, this could be you as well, Gemini, or the other person. This could represent 2 men, 2 women. The cards are energies, so in these readings, and they're general, so they don't specify here. But he or she has very, very good intentions. This is someone who is very proper and who will offer you something important and valuable. So what else can I tell you, Gemini? I don't think that you can allow this opportunity to leave you. And we're not only talking about the physical here, but someone who has all of the best intentions for you. Okay, so we're going to move on to the third line. We're going to take a look and see what we have for you, Gemini. Okay, so here in this third line, I need to tell you something here. If you decide at the end of the video to watch the members only videos, just make sure to hit the join button in order to subscribe to this channel, and you will have access to all of these exclusive cards. I believe that if you want to know a little bit more of what you're seeing in this video, that is the opportunity. Okay, so the third line here is the 9 of Wands in reverse, which is to not trust somebody. Okay, so what is happening in this situation, Gemini? There is someone that you don't trust. Someone who makes you feel that there is no future. Someone who has made you feel defeated. Who has made you waste your time, and you don't see any benefits here, and has caused you to be suspended, I would say in limbo, just waiting for something to happen. But this month, I see that it could start as of now, or early next month, you leave that state and decide to make a decision, because this who is someone who is an earth sign here, which is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. In this card, they're in reverse, which symbolizes that they no longer attract you the way they did before. You don't feel that there's a connection with this person anymore. What causes you now is anxiety, to be constantly thinking about what to do, worrying, and you are full of doubts now. So what's going to happen here is the following. You are going to make a decision here. You are in that process. And here, this is talking to me about two different things. One is to end the relationship, which you have not yet done. You are on the path to doing that. The second option, if the person that you're with, you're communicating with them via online, you are deciding whether to continue the communication or end the communication. And the third option as well, if the person lives in a different place than you do, it could be that you take a trip. So if this was a relationship that was from a long time ago, was a bit more solid, it could be that you take a trip to tell this person clearly what it is that you think, or to see truly what's going on. So here, I don't feel that there's been a final concrete determination that's been made. So let's take a look at what the Lenormand card has to tell us about this. Yeah. Okay, so these two cards here, which is the mice, which seem very beautiful here in this picture, and then we have the snake, is telling me that, first of all, these mice are people who enter into your home, stir things around, and later when they see that there are problems or issues, the homeowners, they run away and hide, but they leave a mess behind them. And so here, this is what's happening. These people, this person specifically, who is an earth sign, tends to have that type of conduct. They enter, they produce emotions, and then later remove themselves. And this is telling me that this person is not honest. Everyone knows here that the snake and the apple talks about, the paradise, Adam and Eve, as far as the Bible goes, the temptation. And this person is a temptation. But as you see here, this card symbolizes someone who is very, very attractive. And so when you look at this person, you feel that you're not able to stop staring at them, that you can't stop communicating with them, that you can't stop a relationship with them. But as time goes on, you start discovering that the only thing that happened was to create chaos in your life. And so be cautious, all of you who are communicating with someone who is like this, because in reality, the only thing that's going to bring is sadness, problems, and this person definitively is not sincere with you. So Gemini, I think that this month you will see different events going on from someone entering your life, which is what you've hoped for your entire life, to communications ending with people who no longer have any relevance in your life. So if you'd like additional information, as I've mentioned, you can join my community. Here I have my Psychic Tarot deck, and it'll give you a little bit more profound information as what we've seen in this video. So thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you for liking them. If you would like a private reading, you can write to my email, ameliatarot13@gmail.com. Thank you so much.